makes you cough? Is it when you drink water and it goes down your throat the wrong way? Or maybe it's when you choke on something you're eating. Well, what makes me cough is secondhand smoke, cockroaches, pets, outdoor pollution, dust mites, and mold. And the list goes on and on. The reason why so many things make me cough is because I have a disease called asthma. Do you know what asthma is? Today I will inform and help everyone better understand what asthma is and break the stereotypes of people with asthma. In this speech, you will learn what asthma really is, how it is treated and controlled, and how people live with the disease. What is asthma? According to WebMD.com, 2009, asthma is a chronic disease of the airways that makes breathing difficult. This disease causes a person's air passage to become inflamed, which narrows the airway temporarily, which makes it harder for oxygen to reach the lungs. This often results in coughing, wheezing, shortness of breath, chest tightening, and other symptoms, as stated on the NHLBI.gov website 2008. These symptoms of asthma are very uncomfortable and scary. Imagine feeling like you can't get oxygen to your lungs. You have to breathe in very deep, and this causes your chest to hurt even more. There's something called an asthma attack. This means that the muscles in your bronchial tubes become constricted, which makes it very difficult for a person to breathe. Now that you know what asthma is, I will tell you how it is treated and controlled. Asthma is a long-term disease that cannot be cured, but this doesn't mean that there aren't ways to control it. There are many different long-term medications available which are taken daily to reduce the risk of troublesome symptoms provoked by asthma. There are also quick relief medications that are usually used in only emergency situations. An asthma inhaler is an example of a quick relief medication, and it helps to relax the muscles, enabling a person to breathe more normally. Once the muscles are relaxed, this allows a person to breathe normally again and feel a lot better. If a long-term medication is used the way that it's supposed to, quick relief medications such as an asthma inhaler should be non-existent. Depending on a person's level of severity, it should be controlled and they should not have to use these medications. If you take care of yourself, then you will not need to go to the hospital. Asthma attacks often lead to hospitalization and even death. This is why it is very important to take your medications and to be healthy. The final aspect of understanding asthma is knowing how people live with the disease. Coming from a person who lives with the disease every day, it is not easy, but you can live a happy and healthy life with the disease. My advice for somebody with asthma is the same as any doctor would tell you. Take your medication and stay away from things that will trigger asthma. Many of these triggers can be found on the CDC.gov website 2009. Many people think that asthmatic people cannot play sports or run. This is not the case. It is very difficult for a person to asthma to stay very active, but it is possible. If you stay in shape, it becomes easier. I used to be in gymnastics and I worked out 5 days a week for 3 hours every single day. When I first started, I felt like I was going to die. I couldn't even go 20 minutes without using my inhaler. But I worked on it every single day and it became easier and easier until I felt that I didn't even have a disease anymore. Now I know that was a lot to take in, but now you know what asthma is, how it is treated and controlled, and how people live with the disease. Asthma is a very serious disease, and if it is not treated correctly, then you can die from it. And until this is cured, more and more people will be affected with asthma every year. I never want anyone to feel bad for me because I have asthma, but only to try to help with things that are out of my control. For example, smoking around me. So don't feel bad for me or anybody that has asthma. Just get out there and do something to help.